What up, y'all? It's your boy, the Jeff Wilson, here at the Texas Fish Room today. And we're gonna make our way down the line and get a few more of these sinks going. So the next we have in our lineup is this 55-gallon right here. Y'all did watch me put a black background on this the other day, but came across this on Craigslist. Now I've had this a little while, but I want to see it back in one of my tanks. So the first thing we got to do is clean the glass off inside of it, and I'll show you what after that. Now on gluing in this background, we're going to be using a type of silicone. Not just any silicone. This is RTV 100. It is an adhesive silicone. Now you'll hear a lot of people, oh, you got to use GE1 silicone. Blah, blah, blah. It's this what you have to use. This that's what you have to do. Now, that silicone is all good and all, but it is not meant for aquariums. It is not aquarium safe. Even though GE1 doesn't have, it's not supposed to have mold inhibitors in there, there is still something in there in the newer stuff to help, that has that to help prevent mold. Now, you don't want that in your aquarium. You want something that's actually meant for the job. And this stuff right here does cost more. Not a whole lot more, but also on top of that is also an adhesive as well as a silicone. Your basic silicone is not an adhesive. It's there to help prevent moisture from getting back behind something. It's not there to help bond something, hold something together. And a lot of these, like I said, aquarium builders, if they're doing it right, they're using something like this. They're not using GE Silicone 1 due to the fact, like I said, it's not an adhesive. It's not going to hold it together like it's not going to have the tensile strength it needs. So just keep that in mind whenever you're messing with an aquarium. Use the right stuff. So first thing we want to do, we want to get this into the aquarium. I'm going to roll it up some just to make it easier. And when you do, make sure you put it in the right way for how you're wanting it in there, unlike what I just did. Now, all I'm doing, I want to put a few globs in the back of the glass just to hold it on, and I will run a bead all the way up on both sides, and then I will press it in to help hold it in place to help prevent fish from getting back behind it. You don't need a whole lot to hold it because it's just a background, but you do want something good to hold it. So I'm putting my seams. And they're not going to be, it's not in there perfect. It's just something to help hold it. And it's just a few random globs here or there, just for something it's a grip to. You have to do this? No, but I don't want it to move once it's in there, because no telling what fish I'll end up with in here. And I'd rather not have them back behind the background. As you see, I just put a few random globs. Got stuff all the way around the edge. Next thing to do, push it into place. Once I have this into place, I'm going to get some tape to help hold it where that silicone will, until it dries, we'll keep it there, and we won't have to worry about issues of it coming off the wall. So it is actually the next day. That is all in there good and secure. It's not going anywhere. It's loaded good on the edges. I don't have to worry about stuff getting back there too much. If I have any nano fish in there, don't go worry about cichlids getting behind it and trying to rip it off. Let's go ahead and put some substrate in here, some water, and see how that background's really going to look. So, what I'm going to go to with the substrate is this Quick Creek pool filter sand. I've had great luck with it. I've had it in many tanks, never had any issues with it. Now, some people do recommend rinsing this out. I personally have never had a real bad issue with it as far as a lot of dust or anything. But also, I know this brand, I've had great luck with it. Other brands might not be the same. Like I said, it is just 50-pound bag. Should be more than plenty for this. Time to fill her up. So, as you see, we now have our sand substrate in with our background. And we do have a little filter and something to get the cycle going in here already. Do like this background. I do need to figure out what decor I want to put in here, what fish I actually want to put in here still. I'm not for sure. I have several ideas, but let me know what you think. Because I do read comments and take ideas from the comments as far as what fish to stock. That's how I ended up with these white cloud minnows over there. Well, that's all we're going to do for today for this tank. But I am going to do some little upgrading on the filtration. Still not sure what I want to put in there, but I do got a filter right there waiting to go in. So be sure to turn in a few days and I'll show you how I'm going to set that filter up. Y'all take it easy.